Alright, welcome everybody back to the stream. Saturday tournament. Um, we'll be going back to Elden Ring tomorrow's stream. Did progress a little bit, but not too much. Nothing major. Uh, might go back and forth between some of my characters as well. Let's turn that down a little bit. Anyway, we also have a new deck, which, believe it or not, is a deck I don't think I'd ever think I'd play or attempt to learn, and it's pendulums or pendulum based. So I'm still learning with it. So we're still going to be doing like solos for now with it. So as we wait for people to come in, let me go ahead and see this. All right. Let's do. We'll try. Actually, any of these that. Oh, I can't use my own deck. Alright, let's test out Absolute Monarch. My deck. We'll try it going first, and then we'll see maybe going second. Okay, shuffle one Pendulum Monster from your hand into the deck. Add one Pendulum Monster with 2500 attack. I mean, we've already kind of got that. So, if anything, we can use it as a bait. Granted, I know this deck doesn't have any, like, Maxis, Ash Blossoms, doesn't have really any hand traps. So, that's kind of a dud on that one. But we can at least learn the combinations that we need to make. Alright. So we're going to summon you. Pop that out. We're going to P-scale that. Then activate this effect. Send that to the graveyard. Alright, we need that. We need to get that other dragon in here as well. So we're going to go Heavy Metalphos. Activate effect. Okay, see, this is where... I mean, I could go Skullcrobat, or I could go Astrograph. I think I'm going to go Astrograph. Actually, no. Yeah, because we don't... Yeah, let's destroy that. We don't need it. Alright, grab out that Astrograph from there. Add another Magician to our hand. We can't use this on the P scale. Um, so we're just going to run exceed. And the biggest reason we can't run uh, Gate Magician is because it's got a value of 1. And given that this is 0 right here, we wouldn't be able to do anything. Alright, we're going to call back Astrograph. This one's also got a value of 1, so we can't really use it. So yeah, we kind of brick here. We can't really use that yet. Alright. Hopefully our hand traps are enough to keep him at bay. Or he's just going to end the turn. Interesting. Oh, damn it. Another one of those. Yeah, because these are 1 values. We can't use them. What we can do, go in for the attack. And I could use Soul of the Supreme. Problem is, 1, we don't have a spellcaster on the field. And 2, I've been running into a problem where Supreme King, the Zark, his effect wouldn't activate even though we follow the rules of the card. Alright, we're going to activate this thing's effect. We need this guy. We're going to put him on the scale. Activate this. We're going to special summon Astrograph. Let's see. Do we want to... No. We're going to Appaloosa. We don't have a Zark, so... At least we have Appaloosa on the field, so we'll be able to negate. In any other case, if this got like Kaiju or Lava Golemed, we'd be in a bit of trouble. Well, this guy is playing, or this is playing very passively. Usually it's more aggressive than this. Alright, alright, I'm just gonna play that on the field. Yeah, this is a very slow start for us, but we keep... Usually, this is a very reactive deck, so the more our opponent does, the more we're able to do. Like, for instance, Max C's, we have Ash Blossoms and Called Bys we haven't been able to make use of. Yeah, because this guy's playing super passively. I mean, it's a bot, but sure. Okay, let's see. All right. Come on, do something, dude. Alright, that's more like it. Activate this thing. Pull out another Dark Worm. Summon said Dark Worm. We don't need Beyond. You know, we're just gonna do this. Wings of Light. Let's summon this guy. Oh, normally you'd play this in defense mode, but, well, no, not this one. It's the other one. The other one gets placed in defense mode. Which is it this one? No. It's this one. Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. So, pretty much, Absolute can negate attacks, pretty much. Can only do so as long as it has material, but... So it's only twice. We didn't really accomplish what we wanted to get done with that. For some reason, the AI just was not doing anything. It's either that or I'm completely missing something. Let's try that again. Let's run it back. Go first. Well, I mean, that's fine. I'm still learning right now. Anyway. Send one Dragon Monster from your deck to graveyard. Okay. That would have to be this card. Because then we can special summon it. Good. Put that in our hand. P-scale that. Activate that. Pendulum summon that. Or put that in pendulum spot. Activate you. Send you to the graveyard. Activate that. Give me that. Then we want to summon Heavy Metalphos. Activate Electromite. Let's see. that. And what we could do... Activate that. Destroy that. Summon Astrograph. Give me that. Next, we want to summon Exceed. Alright. We're cooking. Alright, got Exceed on the field. Activate Exceed. Alright, add... Let's add Astrograph back to our hand. What's the pendulum effect for that? During your main phase. Well, actually, no. This we don't want to put this in the pendulum slot, because bad things happen. Could do this. Foolish Burial. I'll just send that. We're gonna P-scale this. Activate Exceed. Special summon Astrograph again. And then tribute both of those. Summon Appaloosa. Then we special summon... do we want to special summon Astrograph again? I don't know. I think we'll... I think I messed up there. Yeah, because I could have summoned so many more. We'll summon Absolute. Yeah, we could have summoned much more, but I accidentally hit the wrong button. Okay, we got Skullcrobat. Problem is I can't actually summon Skullcrobat. Summon a couple Gate Magicians, I guess. Not yet. Wings of Light. And we use Wings of Light. Summon Dark Worm. Guess we'll just do this. Tribute that. Kind of want that. So... just like that. We need that. That. And that. What does that do? Uh, I know I've add one face up. Drinking. Uh, yeah. Hmm? See, I don't know why it negates its own effect. Alright, let's put down Borreload. P-scale the Skullcrobat. Problem is, I'm trying to get the destruction effect off, but it's not working. So, trying to figure out what is causing that. Because if we look at the card rule, the effect shouldn't be negated. Because I negate it. Can you point out what negates it? Like, what did I use that negated it? Speaking honestly, because honestly, I don't know. I don't play pendulums, so I'm trying to learn this. Deck. Trying to work through this and figure out what I can do, because this is a mashup of like two different Supreme King decks. Took out the polys for like Celestial. Problem is, yeah, it's negated, but my tributes were the ones that it wanted me to tribute, because I tributed a fusion, which was Vortex Dragon. I tributed uh, Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, which is Synchro. I tributed Dark Rebellion, which is XZ's, and then I tributed my Arc Pendulum, which is a pendulum. So I'm trying to figure out what is causing that. Because it states in here, tribute one spellcaster. Okay, we tributed the spellcaster. No problem. We have two options. Fusion summon one Supreme King Zerk from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials mentioned on it from your hand, deck, extra deck, field, and or graveyard. But negate its effect unless at least one each of your Pendulum Dragon, XZ Dragon, Synchro Dragon, and Fusion Dragon monsters are currently banished, which this card banishes. You can only activate one Soul Supreme King Celestial per turn. So I'm trying to figure out what's causing it to get negated if technically the effect should allow it to use its effect. Cause yeah, just we got Arc Pendulum, which is specifically in here for this card. Um, we've got three options for uh, fusion. Wait a minute. Let me read his card real quick. Four dragon monsters. Okay, all of them are dragons. Ugh, sneezing. Um, if this card is special summon, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon one Supreme King Dragon monster from your deck or extra deck. If this card in the monster zone is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. So I'm confused. I don't know what's it's either that or the only thing I can think of is the card isn't working as it's intended to. Either that or there's something within the wording itself that I'm not understanding. The only thing I can think of is like monsters are currently banished. Does that mean that they would have had to have been banished before the activation of this card? Maybe? Thing is, you can't fusion summon monsters to this if like they're removed from play because it doesn't take effect in that zone. So this card should activate as intended, but it's not activating as intended. I don't know. Anybody got any answers on that one? Hmm. Yeah, I don't understand it. Let me look this up real quick. Let's see. What was that card? What was the like maybe I am playing it wrong. I don't know. It was the Soul of the Supreme Celestial. Wait a minute. Effusion. Well, that's the thing. It's like I'm not sure what is negating Zark. That's a no, but negate. Well, that's the thing, Grand Viking, is that the cards that we banish are each of those. Because we banish Arc Pendulum, which is your pendulum. I usually banish Vortex, which is the fusion. Supreme King Dragon Clearwing, which is the synchro, and then Dragon Dark Rebellion, which is the XEs. All of them dragons. So technically, this card shouldn't negate Zark's effect. Um, hold up. Let me look at. Uh, one fusion, synchro, xe, one pendulum. Yeah. The card you negated unless your banished monsters include a monster that has fusion drag. Oh, in its name. Hold up. Well, that still doesn't make sense though. I'm so confused. Uh, that doesn't make sense. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Cause yeah, cause we look at this. Four dragon monsters. Okay, all four are dragons. A fusion. Yep, got it. Synchro. Got it. Xyz. Got it. Pendulum. Got it. Um, must be fusion summoned if this card is special summoned. Okay, which one spellcaster, fusion summon one Zark from your extra deck by banishing fusion monsters mentioned on it from your hand, deck, extra deck, field, graveyard, but negate its effect unless at least one each of your Pendulum Dragon, Xyz Dragon, and Synchro Dragon, and Fusion Dragon monsters are currently banished. It doesn't mean. Hold up. Xyz Dragon. That's Gate Infinity. Uh, it's Revolution. Arcray. Heart Earth. Yeah, there's nothing. I'm so confused. Odd Eyes Rebellion. Yep. I we have the Pendulum Dragon. which this one actually states it as a pendulum dragon. But I don't think it's the order either. See, try Synchro Dragon. Maybe there's a card with that name, though I doubt it. Dragon Clear Wing. Put that. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon. Yeah, just nothing. Because yeah, we have all the material. So I'm wondering what is preventing it from allowing Zark to activate its effect. It couldn't be something we're playing at the same time, could it? If this card is special summon, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Alright, so there's nothing this says that states like uh yeah, it states that it's negating itself. Soul, alright, tribute spellcaster, we have two options, being Astrograph and Gate Magician. Let's see, this does not have any effect negation whatsoever. Astrograph definitely doesn't have any negate. Usually we do have gate 0 on the field. Once per turn, you can target one other fate. Well, that's not a pendulum effect. If you control Supreme King Zark, you take no damage. Once per turn, if you have Supreme King Gate Infinity. All right, so that doesn't matter because we're not fusing them via poly. We're using the trap cards. Because getting all four of those types out on the field is a nightmare half the time. We also usually have Lightworm. Yeah, this one doesn't state it either. Pendulum effect. You control Supreme Zark and another Pendulum monster. In fact, you can special summon this card. So yeah, this is just a special summon. Oh, we can try again. See, like break it down. What possibly we're doing wrong. Here, let's do something a little bit more aggressive. Because I'll be honest, that last one's not nearly aggressive. Watch minutes in. Alright, let's check this out. Alright. Seed Pendulum plus Scale. Lightworm in hand. Any of these face up extra deck. Level 4 non-tuner on the field. Okay, yeah, it's Clear Wing. Problem is, this guy's using a different trap card than we are. Alright, there he is. Alright, you can cut Zark package entirely and still have board wipe. Alright, Dark Rebellion. Alright, so he's using a different... Oh, okay! Okay, yeah, I see it. So it does have to be in the name. Interesting. Okay, hold up. So it meant it in literal terms. Alright, let's see. Rebellion. I think that's how you spell it. Yeah. Alright, Dark Rebellion. Xyz Dragon. Oof, that's gonna be... Oof. We also have Arc Rebellion, but that doesn't help me. Alright. Dark Requiem Xyz. Let me check something real quick. Uh, Let me go ahead and take a look at this. Alright, so... Do. Okay. Alright. Guess we know what to do. Starving Dragon. Venom Predaplower. Alright, so this is our Fusion Dragon right here. We have the Fusion. So, There we go on that. Synchro. Supreme Clean Clearwing. Savage. So this is where we're going wrong right here. Is our Synchro. And yeah, the XC. Um, so we need Clearwing. Like the base Clearwing. That's Crystal Clearwings. Oh, I mean, we have Crystal Clearwing we could use. And there's also the normal Clearwing Synchro. We're not... I mean, we could end up using... once per turn, when another level 5 or higher monster activates its effect on the field, you can negate the activation. And if you do, destroy it. Once per turn, when a monster effect is activated that targets... I mean, we could... Thing is, this is a negate. How well is this one? You can activate its effect until it is unaffected by activated effects. Once per turn, when a spell or trap card is activated. We could throw that in instead of Crystal, the Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. So let's go ahead and throw that in, throw this in. Now XZ Dragon. The only one that I know of is... I spelled that wrong. Is of course the Odd Eyes, the Rebellion dragons. All of them being ultra rare, by the way. Oof. I feel like I had one of these at some point, too. Yeah, I definitely did. um... What other cards or dragons are Xyz? Let's see. Xyz. Uh... Dragon. Well, I know there's the Rebellion Xyz dragons, but I'm wondering if there's maybe a cheaper one that I could use, because all the Rebellion dragons, apart from the Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, they're all ultra rares, and I just don't have the points for it. Let's see. Dragon. Thunder End. Yeah, that's one of them, right? Well, actually, not that one. The Rebellion Dragon. Rebellion XZs. So that one would work, but I don't have it. I currently have that in the deck because it's a good negate. Those are Exchange, Utopic, Thunderspark. Those are just Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, and then we have the other Dark Rebellion cards like Dark Requiem, Xyz Dragon, Arc Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, Dark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon, which we would just replace the Supreme King with it. Problem is, again, they're all ultra rare cards, so I don't think I have an option to find something cheaper for that. Because if I had like a few extra cards that I could get rid of, just a few, then we'd be able to do something. But either I use these in a deck, or you know what? Oh, didn't want to do that. You know, I can craft them whenever I decide to make a deck for it. I think I have these in a deck. I could be wrong though. Those are free cards. We're going to go to dismantle select cards. Okay. I'm wondering if I should get rid of my Valmonica cards at the moment. We could. I'm not making a Valmonica deck yet. You know what? Let's do that. That I bet I need more than one of those, so. You don't suggest? Don't suggest what? Getting rid of Valmonica? I mean, problem is, all these cards, either they're free, or I use them somewhere. Limiter removal. Do I use that in my, my... Where's my Cyber Dragon deck? Where is the Cyber Dragon deck? There it is. Limiter removal. Are you used? No, you're not. Okay, we can get rid of limiter removal. And then I have like 2 of them too, so that's even better. Limiter removal. Dismantle selected cards. Where is limiter removal? I saw you somewhere. There you are. And we got 2 of them too, so. I use those. I use those. I don't have enough Altergeist to really warrant keeping this. I'd like to make an Altergeist deck at some point, but I don't have enough of the archetype to really warrant keeping that around. Yeah? And who knows when I actually decide to make it, so. Do 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 do. Yeah, I use all these. I'm thinking of a card, but I can't put my finger on it. Did you? Yep. I'll get to it, zombie. Give me a sec. Um. Huh. What card was I thinking of? What is this used in? I think it's used in Luster Dragons. Uh. Dingirsu. He's too commonly used. I mean, this would get us what we need. In fact, let's put that back, because you never know. But I know for a fact I don't use that. Alright. So, Rebellion. Alright. We'll just craft that, and we will kick out that one. Oh, whoop. Give me that. Generate. Oh. Oh. That should be all of them, yeah? Let's see. We got the Pendulum, we got the XEs, we got the Synchro, we got the Fusion. We got this. You will see very soon. Alright. Setting up dual room. Uh, Whoop. Wrong thing. Ooh, another deck that is heavily hated. Alright. There's that. Oh, I also need to put up the Discord, that's right. Before I forget again. Because I always forget about it. Ah. Yep. Depending on how many people show up, we might not even do a tournament. Some Saturdays just don't work because people do things on Saturdays. Okay. All right. King actually may not be here because he's currently on a flight, if I remember right. Let's see. I can try to see if he's probably not online. Speak of the devil, almost instantly. Alright. Alright, who in chat is Obi? Or is that a random? Grand Viking, is that you? Grand Viking's been helping me deal with this deck that I've been working on because I am very inexperienced when playing that certain deck type. But I'm not sure who Obi is. Alright, so it's not you, so it's a random. Even though I put the room details as private. Don't worry, he's gone. He left. Alright, don't know how well this is gonna go. I'm still very new using this deck, and I'm still learning. We actually, Grand Viking helped me work out a few things with it, so I changed a few things around. Don't know how well it's gonna work, but I'm not sure if Grand Viking is going to be playing on it. Like I said, I'm not sure if there will be a tournament or not today, depending on how many people. Oh, well, are you in? I didn't look yet. Oh, well, Matt or Zombie, the thing crashed. I'll go join this one then. See if let's see how well this works out. All right, all right. Okay. Did not give me much of what I needed. All right. All right. Got Electromite. Okay, do this. And then that. Ooh, and a Endymion deck. Alright. Okay. What you doing with that astrograph? Yeah. Oof, I'm out of negates. Celine. Access code. Oof. Oof. Uh, I really gotta get my head around that deck. Yeah, I honestly, I'm not even sure I'd be able to really do Endymion. Alright, beware, zombie. You are the second person I'm actually using this deck against. And I've only used this deck against people twice now. Okay. Well, this is, good. Pop that. Then we activate that for a free summon. Activate you. We're gonna do this. Do 3 cards. Um, I'm not gonna use you. Uh, Probably not gonna use Beyond. And I doubt I'm going to use 2 of those. Well then. Guess I'll just add that to my hand. Alright, then we drop that down. Stop it. Activate you. Stop it. I mean, this be better than most, but summon heavy metal foes. Hmm. I just got screwed. Damn it. Hold up. And I forgot to put a card down. This deck is making me all sorts of not here. Ugh. I really just am not attuned to pendulums. Give me Fire Kings? Yeah, I can use Fire Kings. Trap Tricks? Oh yeah, I can use Trap Tricks. Uh, Earthbounds? Yeah, I can use Earthbounds. Grant, I'm gonna have to relearn them a little bit. It's been a while since I played them. Volcanics are a little weird, but that is not a card I need. Lovely. I guess I could use that. Hello everybody from Rada Revolt. Welcome to the chat and the stream. I'm learning something new. Uh, no idea what I'm doing with these pendulums. I am not a pendulum player, and yet I am attempting to play pendulums. Are you kidding? I bricked with 3 Ash Blossoms! Ah. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and trash that. Activate you. Tap it. Alright. Hmm. Gonna have to. I mean, I could. I mean, we've already got one of those in our hand. Thing is, if I P-scale this, then we kind of screw ourselves. However, what we can do is this. Yeah, I'm not attuned to pendulum cards. I I kind of told myself that, you know what, I don't know how to do pendulums. I can't wrap my head around them. I don't even know what the P scales are really all about. So might as well try and learn them and maybe do something with it. Needless to say, I know just as much as I do now going in as I ever did. We're gonna do that one. And so, granted, this is probably going to be the only time that I actually bother learning pendulums. I mean, it's not Endymion at least, but like, it could be worse. If it's one thing I have, it's hand traps. Valmonicas? I've been thinking about it. I don't know what Valmonicas are really like what they do. I haven't really looked much into them, but their cards do look interesting. Sure. They're definitely a deck type that I'm going to be looking into because again, they do look quite nice. Yeah, just I have bricked severely. Let me check my Discord real quick. I said no. You can't use that card. Yeah. Wow, is everybody on vacation? Usually we have more people for tournament day on this. So might not be able to do tournament today. Which, honestly, probably just need a free day anyway. Those looking to get into the duel room, by the way, just ask. I can throw up the duel room number again. For some reason, this deck's pulling through. Although I will say it is because the poor load savage uh would not even be useful. Just yeah, and he is so easy to get out as well. So I'll usually run one in like every other deck that I have, just in case. That's right, I drew all three of my Ash Blossoms. You can have all three of them. Yeah, I couldn't even get my combo going either. Interesting. So they're like Geminis then, but spell cards. Or what Geminis were supposed to be anyway. Oh, that's interesting. It's like lesser of two evils. Oh, okay. So, yeah, just have your pendulum zones stacked, and then you make the choice. Got it. Frog, hit him with 3 Ash Blossoms. Do it for me. Angelo Demono. Okay, so Angelo and Demono are penned. Alright. Angelo gains resonance counter. Okay. As with all counters. Place both pen cards, pen zones. Spells take damage on or gain life points. Ideally, take 3 instances of effect damage, 3 counters on Demonio, make Zeb, and that's it. Alright. So, life points if you're desperate for life points. 3 damage, and then just follow. Pretty much go evil. Pretty much. Got it. Yeah, that sounds like a really fun deck actually, despite being Pendulum. That might actually be interesting to make. I'll definitely look into it. Yeah, the problem with Zerk is for the longest time I didn't know exactly what Celestial did per se, or at least how to actually make it work the way it's intended. Because I thought it was referring to typing, like Fusion, XE, Synchro. It meant in the name. So that's where I got that one confused. And on top of that, Z-Arc's combo is insanely complicated. Like going from uh what is it? Going from mage to gate, or the magician to gate, then going back to magician, calling out heavy metal foes. I'm not learning different dimension. That's frog. That's frog. I'm not touching different dimension. At least not yet. But yeah, you go from heavy metal foes, then you bring out uh, the Astro Magician or whatever, Astrograph, uh, and it gets so complicated because you're bouncing back and forth between different cards and uh Pokey Rouge? What is Pokey Rouge? Um I mean, I'd like to be able to use it a little bit better, but again, it takes a lot of internalizing like what to do in certain situations. Cuz you're not going to get half the cards that you need most of the time. Oh, Pokemon but roguelike? Never heard of it. The only roguelike Pokemon I ever heard of is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. But God, Binding of Isaac, we haven't played Binding of Isaac in a while on stream. Oh, it's a browser game. Okay. And now you see why I run 3 of each of them. Cause yeah, this is my Supreme King, my Zark deck currently. I actually had to swap out a bunch of extra deck ones because I didn't have the right cards in it. See, that's why I'm saying zombie. Like, pick one or the other. you, otherwise, you don't get what you need. Yeah, this deck was expensive, very expensive. I mean, it's good, but its whole purpose is to get out Z-Arc and optionally Arcray. Like Arcray is an optional one, but the main thing you want is Zark for his board wipe capabilities. Is also immune to or can't be destroyed by card effects or being targeted. Oh, no, I was doing something else real quick. It's why is it my turn to be Frog's punching bag? I didn't sign up for this. Want to check out Valmonica? Well, it's definitely an option. Like, just the whole gimmick of the archetype. You already have PTSD zombie. What are you talking about? Alright, so I have one Celatrice. Well, here, be right back, guys. I'm gonna make a deck real quick. Or at least a deck list. Actually, do I have... Alright, I have enough space to create one more. Alright, How do you make this, Rada? Teach me. Wow, I really do have a lot. I wish I had two more of these. Three Celatrice. So still need to get two more of them. Three of the field spell. I have a royal of Disharmonia. Let's see. Field spell. Where field spell? Is this field spell? No, that's quick play. That field. There's a field spell. Three Invitaire. Invitaire. Where's Invitaire? Invitaire. You mean Intinair? Is that what you meant? I think that's probably what you meant. Oh no, Invitaire. Okay, I see it. Alright, so three of those. Got it. Uh, one underneath the orange pendulum. Celta? Or do you mean Disharmonia? Because there's pendulum here and there's pendulum there. Celta? Got it. We use your fancy looking ones. Three Angelo and Demono. Demono. Alright, Demono. Alright. Hang on. One of each trap. Two Disharmonios. I'm going to use that Royal because it looks nice. Add one more. One next to Invitaire. So... Oh, Viscere? Or Versare? Versare? Then for two Zubs, which I have, and one of this one. Alright. Alright. Interesting. No Intinaires? Or is Intinair just not a good card? Like, redundant, maybe. Unreliable? Alright, got it. Let's see. Ash Blossoms. Because I use Ash Blossom. Maxi. Imperm. Called by. Let's see. What else am I thinking? Baguska? Artemis? Alright, I'm gonna have to craft art. Well, I can craft Artemis. I got 884 points. We'll generate an Artemis. Okay, and... Alright. What other hand traps would you advise, if any? Because I've... Maybe, crossout designator, maybe? Possibly even, nib? Maybe a few nib? Oh, pots? Okay. Completely forgot about pots. Oh, whoops. Pot of prosperity. Uh... Think we need 4 more cards. The only thing I can think of is like maybe Nib or Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler might be good. Because, yeah, I'm thinking either a few Effect Veilers. Alright. Effect Veiler. Completely didn't even spell it. Alright, we need 1 more card. Trying to think of what I could add. Maybe a single Nib. For like maybe early game board wipe. Yes I do actually. I have 3 of them. Alright. That looks like it for the main deck. Oh, thrust? Alright, got it. Thrust. Thrust. Alright, where did I put... There it is. Extra deck, I'm thinking... Trying to think. Let's see, what kind of monsters we got in here? Oh, they're level 4s, so... Linkuriboh wouldn't be a good choice for that. Maybe some threat cards. Like Zeus, or... Maybe access code. Abyss Dweller, yep, Zeus. Some Zeus. Exciton. I think I have Exciton. Yeah, I do. So mask. And then Little Knights. What does access code need? 2 effect monsters. Okay. Yeah, we could probably do an access code. What about Appaloosa? Two effect monsters with different names. Dude, that's Underworld Goddess, yep. Alright. What does Hope Harbinger need? I think he's an 8 though, isn't he? Nope. Too low, yeah. So Harbinger's not gonna work. Let's see. These are all probably add Dark. Yeah, could add Dark. And probably Lena too, right? Yeah. We do have a tuner, but there's no way I'd end up getting that to work. Well, also, the reason to always usually run an extra deck is it also helps your deal with pretty much it's a bluff. So, Nightmare Unicorn? Yeah, I've got Nightmare Unicorn. I'll never get rid of Nightmare Unicorn. I'll at least have one. And I'm hoping to get the alternative art for it, but I haven't bothered to get it yet. Alright, that looks like it. I misspelled that completely. I'm literally missing only 2 cards. Ugh. Only missing 2 cards. Just 2. Alright. Head back to the room. Alright, who's winning? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be trying that deck out. It sounds super interesting. Oh yeah, the waifu tax. Well, I mean, my main Like my main deck that I've usually will run and have complete confidence in is Trap Tricks. And I do a lot of playstyles such that are similar to Trap Tricks because I'm a sadist like that. But no, Trap Tricks connected with me on an existential level. I play like I did the whole volcanic uh, Snake Eyes thing. I did the Fire King Snake Eyes thing. Um, I have not and probably will not touch uh will not touch Tear Laments and very likely Labyrinths because I have standards. What else do I have actually? I've got a bunch of other decks. Oh, I have Tistinas, which I'm very confident in now. Uh, which I don't understand why people gave Tistinas so much crap. Like they're really good if you know how to use them. Like my Testina deck is quite reliable. Is it Paleo? Like my Testina deck, it hits different, and whenever it succeeds, it feels so good doing it. Although usually the opponent doesn't let me finish my turn. What else is a base trap deck that isn't Eldritch? Trap Tricks is technically a trap deck, but I wouldn't say they're based as much as they are. You're not a nice person if you use Trap Tricks. Really? Against Sky Strikers? That's that's impressive. I don't know what it is about Sky Strikers. They counter me so hard on so many of my decks. I just don't get it. Ooh, I've got some gimmick decks and just fun decks too. I've got a virus deck. Literally, the only reason I made it is because I got Virus Doom Dragon in a legacy pack, and I thought it would be interesting if I made a virus deck based around it. I used to have a deck that all it did was heal you and the opponent, and its only win condition was decking out pretty much waiting until the opponent decked themselves. Problem is, it drove me insane because you'd be stuck in like a 40 over 40 turn duel, and it takes a lot out of you to play that deck. Ugh. Normally we'd be having a tournament today, but I guess a lot of people are currently uh, dealing with a lot of stuff, including King. King's gotta go down south, so he's on a plane right now. Otherwise, we have like good 10 people, 8 people in here, just dueling it out. The last tournament lasted like 3 hours. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, life happens. Stuff happens. No. Another streamer that I've done a sort of interview collab with was also there. And actually, I think he won the tournament too. I'd have to look on the Discord's leaderboard. Let me check. Discord. Dual letter rankings? Oh no, he didn't. He got third place. Macadamia Nuts got first. Yeah, he got third place. And he's a PNG tuber too, so Frog's done so much damage to himself. But we all know it's all part of the plan. There's Wave High King, or High King Caesar. I use Caesar in my Unchained deck. He's a he's a good negate. Oof. Alright, zombie. Get back here. I'm gonna try something else against you. Let's see how consistent your deck is. Although, I don't know why you're using Live Twins with Unchained. Like, Unchained are good enough on their own, to be honest. Alright. The problem is that they cut into each other's, draw consistency. Like, yeah, there's special summoning and stuff like that, but in my opinion, it kind of makes it slower, doesn't it? Okay, let's see. Oh, once Yubel comes out, I'm all over that. I used to have a decent Yubel deck, and I ran it like quite a bit. And then it like just the format got faster and just more cards kept coming out that shortened things, and it just couldn't keep up. All right, let's see. That's okay. Activate you. Hmm. All right, your move. It's your favorite friend. See ya. Good. Thanks for the follow. I stream every day except Mondays, because Mondays are a day off. Hmm. Zombie, you know how this works. Hmm. I'll destroy this one. Oh, it's my turn. I forgot. Uh. Hmm. I'll give you that extra card. But I'll be taking that. Whew. All right. Whew, GG. I didn't even crush you with Snake Eyes. All I did was take out a couple of your monsters, but it was mostly, if anything, Promethean Princess and Garunix. And a bit of Ambla Whale. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Flamberge only removed a couple monsters, but if anything, the combo is what's crazy. Well, yeah, because they can get out very quickly. If you got rid of Fire King Island, you would have gotten rid of yourself as well. And my stuff would still be able to come back. That's the thing about the Fire Kings is that they can continuously pretty much just bring themselves back from the graveyard. It would have been worth it. I mean, you would have seen Ponix and Garunix again, I can tell you that much. And Promethean Princess. And Flamberge, for that matter. I'm still trying to wrap my head on... Because it does feel like your deck is... Like, it slows down after, like, the second or third turn. Unless you keep bricking, and then that's a consistency problem. Well, would you like me to use a different deck? I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick. I need to upgrade my Memento deck. 8. So that is not counting decks that aren't finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this will be an interesting one because I don't have a lot of experience with this deck. So you might actually get this. Well, of course I'm used to Unchained being fast. I think I want to go first. I don't know. I know very, very little about how to play this because I made it and then I practiced with it and then I stopped using it because I want to say I spun a wheel and this is what I had to make. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. What am I doing? What was my strategy with this deck? mm, uh. Oh. Mm, okay. What's this one? Oh, what was it? Uh. Don't know what I want to. Oh, screw it. Oh, I do have to tribute. I messed up, I think. Yep, I messed up. Ugh. I'm not used to this deck at all. I don't know how to play vampires. They weren't that good back then. They're not all that great now. I think there was only one time period that they were actually decent, and it was a very short time period. I'm gonna have to look at my deck again, try to recall my strategy with this one. It's got something to do with Vovoid and what uh what is that monster called? Baldarok. Ugh, another one. Good job. Yeah, I just don't use this deck at all. I would like to relearn how to play it, but don't know if there'd ever be a time I'd actually use it again. I mean, to be fair, all vampire decks are kind of just trash. Mine included. Even Zach's vampire deck is kind of trash. Of course, he's in a similar boat that I'm in. We just don't know how to play our decks anymore. I feel like I had a good strategy for my vampire deck too. But it's been a fatty. I mean, they have a really cool concept, but yeah, they're too slow. They're not effective in any way. Like their whole gimmick of using life points to resummon things and to uh, burn the opponent as well with like sucker and stuff like that, and just using like zombie world and stuff. It just it doesn't work all that great, especially in today's format. In fact, I'm not even sure they were ever used in tournament or competitive play. Hell, even their first structure deck was really trash. Like nobody used it. If they did, it's because they didn't have anything else. Yep, they're too slow. Too slow. Of course, that's kind of with zombies in general. I mean, there's a couple zombie archetypes that are okay, but a lot of times you just there's not much you can do with them. Like, of course, you've got uh, a lot of stall zombie decks and stuff like that, but And then there's the Ayakashi or Mayakashi. You've got the um, Shiro something. Can't remember what the deck or the archetype's called, but that's also zombie deck. Shiranui, yes, thank you. They have a solo gate too. I just couldn't remember it for the life of me. I want to say King made a Mayakashi deck at some point. I'm not sure how good it was though. He didn't play it very much. Um, let's see, get this off. I don't know. Anybody else got any other numbers? So, yeah, I can catch on to things pretty quickly. It's usually the more internalized combinations, like uh, sort of ping ponged combos that I have an issue with. Because for me, it's generally the timing. When it's the best time to play a certain combo or a certain card. So I actually haven't played my Unchained deck in a good fat while. I've been playing a lot of Fire King and yeah, been playing a lot of my Fire Kings. All right. I don't know. Let's see if King, are you alive? Let's see. Put do. No, he is not, which means he is still on his flight. Ooh, hiccup. Yeah. That's an archetype I actually have never touched is the twins. So I think I used to know a guy that played twins, but that was a long time ago. I mean, I'd say, I mean, it really depends. Like, I only know him to play three different decks. Well, three now, with the DDDs. DDDs, I feel like it would come down to who has more resources at their disposal. Trap Tricks is not a cheap gimmick. That takes a bunch of setup. There's nothing wrong with Snake Eyes Fire King. It's better than those Kashira Tearlaments. Zombie, I hope you know that what you just said was hypocritical of you, because you also do set up. What do you call your little Enchain live twin combo? The first turn, all it is set up. Second turn is set up with a little more survival intact or in play. That and the reason I'm like more in tune with Fire Kings is because I actually used Fire Kings beforehand, but I mixed them with Yubel, so I've got a little bit more experience with them. Um, Salamandrates, those ones are a bit tricky for me because they're just one big combo. But then again, most Cyberse are. Uh, Volcanics. If anything, I'd say Volcanics are more of a gimmick than Fire Kings are. Because they're all built on just a massive wave of burn and then boom, that's it. But if anything, Snake Eyes, like just using that as a sacrificial setup is pretty good, but it only works with fire decks. Sky Striker, I mean Sky Striker in their own way, they're good, but you got to be careful with them. Because you can easily mess them up. But if you know what you're doing, then you can out resource a lot of people with very little. What would be a good way to play Sky Striker? I mean, honestly, you could just go just like a generalized Sky Striker deck. Like, their whole thing is messing with somebody with as little resources as possible. And still have more resources. Because they can kind of use their effects to bounce back and forth between different cards on field, in your hand, and in your graveyard. And I want to say in the deck. But if anything, I have an issue with them half the time. Half the time I can deal with them, half the other half not so much. So but I don't like if in response to like what good like sort of turbo setups for them. I can't say I know any because all the Sky Strikers that I've seen are usually pure Sky Striker. I don't know. I'm not sure if Frog knows of any good archetypes that can run with Sky Striker, but I don't know any. Yeah. Thing is, they have their own whole slew of like back lane support, and they've got their field spell that are pretty important. So I'm not sure if Runic would be the best thing for them, just because Sky Strikers kind of dominate their own field with their spells, traps, field spells. That's also the problem though, is that you're going to be competing with your Sky Striker back lane with your Runic back lane, and a lot of the Sky Striker stuff is the one thing you need to support them. So I'm not sure if Runic would be the best one for it, but yeah. But in that case, they're pretty easy to use. Like you don't have to worry about too much because you're not handling on too many different strategies. Really want to get this one set up. Do I have? I probably don't have any other ultra rares I could dismantle. Actually, I probably have a lot of legacy packs, although that's not the reason why. 20. Oh, I have 21. Wow, not a single. Alright, I got a super rare. Gap the Divine Soldier. Never heard of that card. Hey, it's a Karibi. Oh, wow, and the single pack is an ultra rare. Okay. But it's a card I've got like 5 of. Lovely. Gemini Summoner. Yeah, except for Geminis are a failed card type. Um. Alright, so we need 2 more Celtrice, or Celatrice. What are you talking about, Gem Knights? I mean, Gem Knights have been in a weird spot for a while though. Like they're not like top tier, but they're also not bad. Like they've been hovering. All right. Dex. Okay, let's see. Wrong thing. Selected cards. You are. Um. Hmm. I've got to have something I can get rid of. Right? Oh no, like Gemini, just the actual card type itself. They never really took off. Uh, hello, Rhyman. Welcome to chat. There's gotta be something in here I can get rid of. Um, I am doing decently okay. I just wish I had more gems at my disposal. There's gotta be something I can get rid of. I mean, I could get rid of... I'm very tempted to just straight get rid of, what is it? The Dragon Lords I've got. Because I attempted to make a deck for them, but ultimately just gave up on it. Isn't Kirakar or something, or Kirakarnate somewhere in here? I thought I had that somewhere here. Is it a good clicking or is it a bad clicking? I need 60 UR. Just 60. Oh. Uh... I don't use Bardiche in anything, do I? I don't think I use Bardiche in anything. Yeah, Bardiche isn't in that. Uh... Not in Ghost Tricks, are they? Nope. I'm surprised you're using a keyboard. All it takes is a mouse. Uh... Yeah, I don't think I use Bardiche in anything. Now that I think about it, I don't even think I used honest in anything. I think I'm going to get rid of honest. No, I don't want to put honest in. I want to get rid of honest. Oh, only one of them can be gotten rid of. Oh. Trying to figure out what else I can throw away. Alright, see ya! Probably almost time for me to go off as well. But I want to finish this. Is it your first time getting into gold too? Overload future fusion. We can always craft another if we need to. Her. Oh yeah, good luck. Wait till you get to plat. You'll be in a perpetual state of hell. Plat is not fun. Alright, so that's 20. See what else we got that I can get rid of. Gotta have something. Sprite. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of my dragon rulers. I'm not gonna end up using them. Get rid of Keldo as well. I don't use them. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That is actually enough. Generate 2 of these. Ooh, we got a glossy foil. Yep, all I'm saying, good luck. You will need it. It's rough. It is so rough. Okay, let's try this deck out. All right, probably run like just a solo thing real quick. Try this new deck. And then we will see how well this does. Let's see. So we got the field spell. Angelo. P-scale. We're actually going to do that. I'm going to return this. I did not get Demono out, so I probably played something wrong. Okay. Really? Are you kidding? God, I am not having a good time here. Alright, Alright, so she can be special summoned out. slowly killing them. Yeah, I pretty much won that. We have to learn, like, their gimmick a little bit more. Anyway, thanks for everyone who joined in. Sorry there was no tournament today. A lot of people couldn't make it, so we'll see about next week. I'll be streaming Elden Ring tomorrow, so see you guys tomorrow. Adios.